Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a new video, and in today's video I'm going to talk about API and what are servers, because these two are very important concept in the tech field, and I'm going to explain about these two things by giving practical examples. So by the end of this video you will definitely understand what is API and what servers do, and if you understand the concept of servers, then API concept is really easy. So just watch this video till end, you will definitely understand these two concepts, that's my assurance. But before that, let's roll the intro. Alright, an API stands for Application Programming Interface, and it is defined as a set of commands, protocols and functions that is used by the programmer to design a software or to communicate with an external system. That's all about API. So I know it's a jargon for you, but you will definitely understand the definition of an API after completion of this video. So I request you to watch this video till end, and after watching this video, just go by the definition once again. You will definitely understand what is the meaning of an API, right? So before that, I'm gonna explain about servers, because it is very important thing. So first you understand server, then you will understand what is an API, right? A server is nothing but a computer which has the high-end performance chipset, typically supports terabytes of RAM. I'm talking about Intel Xenon processors, which runs at 3.3 gigahertz clock speed, and it supports up to 1.5 terabytes of RAM. So basically a server is nothing but a computer which is up and running for 24/7, and it just communicates with another computers and transfers data, accept request, and in response it sends the data, right? So for example, let us take an example of a web server. So for example, if you go to the Chrome and you type any website URL, then what happens is your browser is requesting to the server. Let's just say you are typing www.google.com. So in this case, your browser will request to the Google servers, and the server will send all the HTML, CSS and JavaScript files to the browser, and your browser will render the files and display the website. Imagine the speed of this, it just happens in a fraction of seconds, right? So that is what a server is. A server is nothing but a computer with a high-end processor, and it also requires that cooling system, because your computer can also act as a server, but it should be up and running for 24/7, but it is not designed for that. So a server is something which is a computer which is up and running 24/7, and it just accepts the request and sends a response to the browser, right? I'm talking about web server, right? So that is all about servers. Now I'm going to talk about what is an API. So let's talk about API, which stands for Application Programming Interface. Let's just keep this full form aside, and I'm going to talk about now a real world example. Let's just say you are a developer, you are a software developer, and I'm giving a task for you to develop an app which will take a country name as a user input, and it will fetch the details and it will display the weather forecast details. So in this case, you need to access these satellites and you need to fetch the details of weather conditions, latitude, longitudes, and all comes into picture. Obviously it's a huge task for you, right? But there is another company who does all this job, like fetching the data from satellites, and it stores all the information. So what you can do is you can access the details by the API key provided by that company. So your server will request to their servers, and in response you will get the data from their servers to your server, and then you send that response to the browser. So it's a three-step process. You will first request, your server will first request to another server, and then you will get the data in response from the external system, from the external server, and you just simply send that response to the browser. So it really makes the development process really fast. So you don't need to access the satellite system and all that to fetch the details. There is another company who is already doing this job, so you can access that particular data with the help of API key, right? Another easy example is when you're trying to access any website, you might have seen the login using Google, login using Facebook, login using GitHub. So there are different options available over there, and you can pick any of them. So what that particular website is doing is, that particular website is having the API key provided by the Google, provided by the Facebook, provided by the GitHub. So in that case, only your credentials will be accessed by the website. So API is given to that particular website only to access your credential, not your data. So suppose if you are accessing that particular website using Facebook, if you have signed up using Facebook, then that particular website can't access your entire profiles, posts and all that. So it will access only your credentials. That is what an API does. So it is just a key to access your credentials. That's it. So that is one more example of an API. So I hope you understood what I explained. So an API is nothing but a key given to a company to communicate with another company's servers, and extract some data from another server. So it will request to another server based on the key provided, and in response it will get the data. So I hope you understood about this concept, and I tried to explain the most easiest way. So that's it for this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So there is 100 subscribers more needed to get 500 subs, and I hope you will do it. Thanks so much guys for watching this video, and this is your Kiran signing off. Let's catch up in the next video.